Today's recipe will be preparing some sugar cookies. So stay back, relax and watch. Back to our channel, friends, and thank you for joining. My name is Yvonne. So in today's recipe, we'll be making some sugar cookies. So sugar cookies are made with the main ingredients being flour, baking powder, vanilla extract, butter, and we are going to cut and shape them. Then we bake them. So if you are interested, just join me in the kitchen and let's get started. And friends, here's what we'll need for our cookies. So for our cookies, we'll need 2.5 cups of flour. Here you have baking powder. So we'll actually use 1 spoon of baking powder, some orange juice. So this is 1 orange that is squeezed. You need 1 egg. You need some sugar. This is 1 cup of sugar. You need in this recipe I'm using for flavor I'm using nutmeg, but I'll prefer that you use vanilla extract. So the vanilla flavor is always really good. So you use pinch of salt. You need a cup of butter. So this is unsalted butter, and this butter it is at room temperature. So the next thing that we'll do is just to mix the dry ingredients. So I'll just set this aside. We'll just go ahead and add in the vanilla extract and the pinch of salt. Also add in 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I'll go ahead and mix everything to thoroughly combine. Next thing that we'll do is just to go ahead and we add in the sugar. And then next we cream it. Next add in the egg, and then you mix. All done. So I'll just scrape all the mixture down in the bowl. Then I'll gradually add in the flour. Right, so you just gradually add the flour like so. When you add the flour, you mix. So you just continue mixing until all the flour is done, friends. Adding in more flour. Mix. And friends, you just mix everything to combine. Then you go ahead and form like a small round ball. Okay, just like so. So when you form it, you can go ahead and divide it in 4 halves, just like what I'm doing. Or you can just go ahead and wrap the dough with a parchment paper or a transparent cling wrap. Then you put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes just to chill. Okay, so when you wrap it, you kind of like flatten it, just make it to have a nice shape, perfect for you to roll out when you take it out from the fridge. But me, I'm going to just subdivide it like you previously saw. I will subdivide it and then I flatten it already before I put in the fridge. So this is what we are going to do. You put it on the parchment paper, and then you cover it up with another parchment paper, just like so. You press it down a little, and then you can go ahead and you flatten it, all right, with a rolling pin, just like so. So you just gradually flatten it, but you will not make it too flat, you know. So the dough still has to be a little thick, that when you will cut out your cookies, they are going to have some nice shape and form, perfect the way you want it. So just look at what I'm doing. I'm just trying to push in the dough to take a good form, you know. So the thickness is about 1/4 thickness. And friends, as we prepare our cookies, I would like to know where you are watching from. I have tons of hooks for you. And so friends, I'm just repeating the process so that you can understand it better. So when you wrap it with a cling wrap or parchment paper, you go ahead and put it in the fridge for about 1 hour 30 minutes to 2. And after that, you take it out and then you cut it into the desired shapes. This is sourdough 2 hours later. So at this point, we'll just go ahead and we cut out the cookies. So we'll be cutting it into heart shape, friends. So these cookies are perfect. You can always make them for a friend. Valentine Day is coming up, so you can make them and give them to a friend like a gift, or you can use them for your Valentine party. So this is the heart shape kit that we'll use. Look at that. See how beautiful it is. So it is very good, effective. So we'll just cut them out into the heart shape, and you place them on the baking pan, I mean the baking sheet. But you have to put the parchment paper on the baking pan so that the cookies will not get burnt, okay? So this is how we cut them again. You use the ring, the heart-shaped ring, and then you cut them out. See how beautiful it is. This is so amazing. So after you cut them out, you just bake them in the oven at a temperature of 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. Fast forward, our cookies are ready, friends. See how beautiful they look. So you just go ahead and allow the cookies to cool down. You can go ahead and ice them, but we are keeping it simple, okay? So if you did watch up to this point, I really appreciate you all. I appreciate your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, do consider subscribing. I thank you all for watching, friends. See you next time. Bye, you all.